very much. Fucking lag on mine. So I'll go back into YouTube. Find us at our souls.
Has the Annihilator, Graphic God, Monkey Punch, Sticking Corpse.
What's up, guys?
Y'all hear us say what's up?
See, I don't think the Skype thing's working.
Oh, fuck it, really. What's up, Peeps? What's up, Jay? What's up, Stinky Baby? Annihilator, you fanny. How you doing, man? What's up, Monkey Baby? It's fucking live anyway, mate. Fuck it. We'll just iron it all out for the next one.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to put on the. We got a black screen.
Yeah. Last time you had the logo in the middle.
We're all Skype.
Yes. We're all on the dark side. That's what it is. Right, where the fuck's everyone else then? I thought Mike was coming on.
No, I don't think so. We're waiting.
Right.
I don't know what happened to Whitty. I thought Whitty was going to come on, but I don't know where he is.
Probably rolling a joint.
Rolling a joint. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Hopefully everybody can hear us.
Yes, let us know in chat if you can hear us, please.
Yeah, I put in there.
Yeah, I've just seen that. Is there anybody out there? Yes, all good, Jay says.
Oh, good, good.
Yes.
All right. Sorry, I don't know why the Skype image thing is not popping up there. Maybe Jay knows. Jay, how do you work that in XSplit?
It's an online tutorial. Live.
Let's see. Try that. That work? Change it? I don't think that changed anything. Yeah, I don't know why. I just got the little XSplit thing. I can move it around.
This is why we only do W.D.F.C. a couple times a year.
That's
Next
right.
YouTube
That's
fucking
right.
delete and hang out, asshole.
What you should do is do an unlisted mock fucking show, so you know you got it right. Saying that, I did that on the last Dazcast. It still fucked up at the start. Fuck it, we're live.
We're live. So what are we talking about again?
I don't know. What are we?
We don't
talking
fucking
about?
care. What?
No. All right, you. Are we having a show tonight, boys? I'm at work. I messaged after work saying what time, 5 p.m. Eastern. There's the topics. Let's go.
Let's go.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I'll start it off.
Do it.
Maybe confused because I originally tweeted out that the Dazcast was on the 3rd, which is tonight, now, at this time. But that's been postponed till Monday when I'm not on call out, so I don't have to end the show if I get a call. So W.D.F.C. decided to do a show anyway, regardless of that. Luckily, I hadn't had a call yet, and here we are. There you go.
There we are.
Yeah,
Yep.
we can talk about fucking 2019. We can talk about what we top fucking games was in 2019.
Yeah, I was
talk
thinking.
about your best of the year.
Yeah, game of the year. And then just, what do each of us, what are we looking forward to in 2020?
Yeah, you just
Could be a
stole
lot.
my fucking Dazcast topics, you bastard.
Hey, what else is? That's what everybody else is doing too.
Yeah, fuck it, innit? We'll talk about the power release in his exoskeleton, shall we? Whatever.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, the baby? What's up, Tom Wildblow? How's it going, man? HCK? What's up, man? Let's go. Come on, Cooch, you're all the host.
Indy,
well,
HDK, what's up, guys? Tom Wild.
Since we're live, I appreciate everybody being on here. Shit, we might as well, hey, welcome to, Happy New Year's, everybody. Welcome to W.D.F.C. on NOG. Who the fuck cares?
Who the fuck cares?
Do we have the WDFC in here?
No, Manka's not here yet.
Shit. But we do have the WDFC, Mr. UK Nazareth.
What's up, fast bat, baby? What the fuck's that in the middle? Load game space. What? What? Freedom finger.
That's right,
Well,
baby.
that sounds a bit dodgy. Freedom finger.
Exactly. That says it all right there.
Exactly. You know, I have to give him some little entertainment here.
Got a lot of freedom finger. I'm going to use that. I'm going to screenshot that so I don't forget that. Where was we? Got the day off the...
Myself, Fastback. And then, of course, we got the C and WDFC.
What's happening? Love this game. If you guys haven't seen this game, highly recommend. This is on my Game of the Year list for 2019. It's supposed to be coming to console here pretty soon.
You bought it and it said Coxel.
I don't remember all the controls here. It's been a while since I played it.
Hey, what's up, Indie Gamer? Tom Wild. What's up, everybody?
Freddie got wounded. Oh, you should know if it's coming to fucking console, baby. All
yeah, and you should know.
Come on, get your contacts going. Well, it looks like Carter.
So everybody in the chat, let us know what your Game of the Year for 2019, and what games are you looking forward to in 2020? There's definitely a lot of shit going on. A lot of people measuring each other's Franken beans.
Not
Franken beans.
How much power their Franken beans have.
Jay can't steal my answer, but I don't know. That might be joint first. Jay says Star Wars Game of the Year, which is pretty close. So I've got 850G on it. I've obviously completed the story, did it on normal, because it's fucking hard enough on normal. I've found all the secrets and shit like that.
Nice.
So,
yeah, I didn't get all the secrets done.
It took some fucking doing, because you're still exploring for them after the story, so there's plenty of content there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I gave up on all that.
It's probably the game I played the most in 2019. Just in one go, every day after work, bang it on, play it. If we refuse to play anything else, just Star Wars until I got all them secrets.
Nice.
You know, Story's good as well. But I'm gonna say Call of Duty as well. That's a pretty dope game. The campaign's short, but it's a good campaign, and the multiplayer is fucking fantastic. Even if you do get fucked up by a PC Master Race, but it don't matter because you can change that option on the game, so it don't really matter, you know. But put it this way, it's like one of those multiplayer games. You shoot some fucker, you feel good about shooting that fucker, you know what I mean?
I heard. Did you do the
don't
campaign?
Yeah, completed that. Did that on veteran.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
Yeah, I would also say you've got to play it on veteran or realism to get the good experience. You know what I mean? Because easy normal, it's too fucking easy. On easy, you can just stand there and get like shot 1,000 times before you die. But on veteran, you get shot twice, you're fucked. You know, so there's a lot of cover involved. That's why that's joined with Star Wars to me, because the playability on the difficulty was a good experience. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's still on my list. I never did get to that one.
You need to play for a sale, bro. You know, if you plan to play a multiplayer a lot, it's worth the full price. But if you only want it for the campaign's going to be over quick. You know, so that's my opinion on that. So stinky baby in chat.
Stinking corpse. Oh, graphic guy. Yeah. So Andy said that he thought you were joking about Call of Duty.
Yes, I saw that. I will ignore his comments. I'll out with him on Monday on the desk.
And the G brother HTK. What's up, brother? Hope you're feeling better. I wasn't feeling too well the other day.
He gets leg overs.
Yeah, man. He parties hard. New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve.
But he don't fucking party as hard as I do.
Don't let him surprise you.
So fast, Pat. What was your game of the year of games? None. Right. Is there anybody out there?
You don't know.
No. Coops, we'll ask you, bro. What was your fucking game of the year?
My game of the year. I'm with you. My game of the year is Jedi Fallen Order. That was yeah. I mean that. You know, there was there was several good ones. Gears 5 was right there for me. You know, Plague Tale. That Plague Tale Innocence was really good. Yeah, that's a fantastic. You know.
I'm right here.
What's that noise?
What are you doing? You motherfucker. You're not scratching your
I was taking a drink.
You're taking a something.
What? 3 Red Bulls? Okay, now. So what did you like about Star Wars and Coops?
I just love the whole camp. I love the story, the sort of the lore of it. The graphics were amazing. You know, just the whole package. Yeah. I mean, the combat was a little tough. I mean, I'm not, a super like Dark Souls kind of player. So.
It's got it's nothing on that. Dark Souls is a different fucking ball game, mate. You know what I mean? Yes, it may have similar parry moves and shit like that, but it's got fuck all and difficulty in Dark Souls, and I will say that for the record. Yeah,
it just was a little sloppy compared to like a Dark Souls game. You know, the controls didn't feel as tight and as reactive. You know, there was I don't know, not much of a. I don't know. It was just a little sloppy in comparison, but that was my only kind of complaint. And then some of the platforming was a little sloppy as well. Just wasn't quite as tight as like a Dark Souls game feels. But
would you say all the climbing and shit was as good as Tomb Raider?
Oh no, I don't think so. No.
No.
No, I don't think so. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't, I mean, it was just a little sloppy. You could tell there was, like, especially some of the sliding parts. Oh my gosh. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I fell off the edge of the map just from stupid,
trying to grab the rope at the end if you had to jump on the rope.
Yeah, stuff like, some of that stuff just didn't feel as tight.
Yeah. Have you got all your skill tree? Is it all full?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I didn't get all the
just awesome,
collectibles
man.
and secrets and stuff, but yeah, I did get all the. I think I got
Yeah,
the.
got his skill tree. Yeah, you just if you can't reach the road, just fucking force it, get it, fucking jump and force the next one.
Yeah, but I mean, that was the whole game. It was leading up to that. You know, I mean, obviously that as you progress, you get the more skills and whatnot. It's all good, but no, I mean, it's not bad. It's just not quite up to snuff as compared to some other games, but it didn't take away from the game for me. I mean, there was a couple little frustrations. There was one sliding level that was just a joke. It was like,
you all about the icy one. Oh yeah, I can't remember what fucking level it's called. That one thing he's just said.
yeah, some of that was a little bit of a pain, but what? What's up, Stubbs? But no, that was definitely the whole package, man. That game was fantastic. It was the one game that I played this year, and Plague Tale was close, but it was like, you know, you play for a night and you go to bed, and I mean you're like forcing yourself to go to bed, right? And then the next day at work, you're like all day, I cannot wait to get home to get back to that game. That was like, I mean, Gears 5 did that for me too. So did Plague Tale, but Star Wars, I'm easy, man. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so you know, anything Star Wars I'm gonna be into. But no, that game just did it. It was a great experience. It was a lot of fun. I loved the voice acting. I thought was good. The writing was good. You know, everything was just gorgeous. Graphics were awesome. Yeah, it was the whole package. So yeah, that was definitely my game of the year.
I agree. Yeah. Chewbacca, I don't want Chewbacca, but all them, they look a bit fucked up, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's like they just come out of the fucking shower or some shit.
Yeah.
You know?
What?
What? What? Chewbacca, the fucking rip-off.
The Wookiees.
Fucking kids, yeah. They look like they just come out of the shower fast back. It's just like, what the fuck am I?
Yeah. You say the Wookiees did look a little rough, but
Yeah.
you know, maybe that's just the way the Empire was treating them. Then they get, treat them like shit.
Yeah, and the other Jedi fucking warrior, the coloured person, can't remember the fucking name, I'll say that, the coloured person, yeah. Her eyes popped out at you like fucking candy. I'm like, whoa! It's like, it was like fucking Glenn off Walking Dead when he got battered with a baseball bat. Fucking eyes were just out there. You know what I mean? Apart from that, it was you know what I mean? I thought you could. And fucking eyes.
Oh yeah.
You know?
She's got some bug eyes for sure.
Yeah, like someone put 2 golf balls in there. Fucking hell.
So what about you, Fast? What's your game of the year?
Man, it's kind of hard because I go back and forth between Jedi Fallen and Outer Worlds.
Yeah, Outer Worlds was
Which,
good.
Yeah, I played Outer Worlds.
Huh?
I've not even installed Outer Worlds, so I don't know.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
But my love for Star Wars kind of trumps most things. So I'm Jedi Fallen for myself. Really, again, I enjoyed the story. I do like the character that we play as, and it just starts off pretty badass. I mean, you right away, it already gets you immersive into where you're caring about some of the people around you. You know, like that one guy he was working with out there in the junkyard or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And him, you kind of like you kind of cared about that guy for helping you out. And then you go from there. I mean, it was a good start up for that game. And then just trying to, level up to where you can use certain powers. Because you know how when you go on the first planet and there's some areas where you just can't, there's some things you can't do until you unlock certain powers.
That's what I said in my review about it. no plug, but BG4G has got to be up there. It's also on my channel as well. You know what I mean? But yeah, the main game is exploration, and to have to go to each planet, then go back to the other planets to confirm in them levels. That's fucking awesome. That was a good part of the game.
I do. Yeah. I love that. Yeah, and I love the where we can go from different planets. You got different environments, looks. It's a beautiful game. So for them to be able to put that much detail on different worlds, it's a lot. I highly, big respect for Respawn.
Yeah, they knocked it out of the park with that game. So good.
And did y'all see that Vince Appella took over DICE?
No.
Now he's in charge of DICE. He's in charge of EA DICE in LA.
Wow, cool.
So, and of course DICE does Battlefield, and they did the Battlefront too, right? That was DICE.
Yeah.
So for him, knowing that from where he came from, coming from Call of Duty back in the day, like, everybody loves the Call of Duty games that he put out, when he was back in Activision, right? So I would expect some nice changes going forward for DICE games to see what he puts out, how he manages that. So.
Well, with what Respawn to Star Wars, I expect some more fucking platformers stuff. You know what I mean? And after doing this Jedi Fallen, definitely gonna expect some more. Makes you wonder too that now that they did it this way, but if they do another Titanfall 3, and so
that would
they
be
gonna
awesome.
expand it more, have some more story to it.
It's quite funny actually because I got the that Battlefront 2 deal where you get all the skins and shit. I bought that as well because after completing Jedi Order, I'm going to replay fucking Battlefront 2 as later. You know what I mean?
I know. I need to get back to that game.
Yeah. I got some friends that are my wife's cousins. They're pretty big on Battlefront 2, so. Yeah. But that's not crossplay though, right? That one hasn't jumped into crossplay.
No, I don't think so.
Probably not. Yeah.
But the good thing about it is, and I'll say this, it's the truth. After completing Jedi Order, it made me want to go back to Battlefield because it's a total different game. It's first-person shooter. You know what I mean? Which I love that shit. So you get the best of both worlds, don't you? You get the platformer and you get the first-person shooter. You can't go fucking in one. Just winner, chicken dinner.
Well, and they've supported that game. They've added a lot of stuff. They added stuff with the new movie. And
they've got plans for it as well, haven't they, this year? So
yeah.
Well, they because all the reaction they got when it first came out with the pay to win,
right,
shit to buy, whatever. I think they, took a step, decided to, let's support this game big and try to give what the gamers want out of it.
If you bought everything that was in that deal for Battlefront 2, it costs you fucking hell of a lot more to buy it all. You know what I mean? What hoping, Jay?
So I'm hoping that we do get a. Yeah, what's up, Jago? Got Stubbs. I'm hoping that we.
He goes out about GTA in Game Pass. Do you know? The other fucking week, I bought it on sale for £12 on. But I own it. I don't care because it won't stay in Game Pass. So it won't. It won't stay in there forever. It's not an exclusive.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what's funny is that everybody's always, they're still surprised how GTA 5 can be, still in the top in NPDs every month,
and they're like, doesn't everybody own it? But I will always keep saying that you still got all these kids out there, who, reach puberty, or they get a little older, their balls drop, and now their mommy and daddy can allow them to play GTA 5. So they're the ones who keep buying this shit, because they, you got kids that they get older every year, every day, every month, every year.
Yeah.
So they keep, GTA 5 is like that taboo game, everybody.
On fucking YouTube as well. Like my
But yeah, but with going to Game Pass, that's big, especially after Christmas. You got a lot of people that just bought some Xboxes, got for Christmas. Maybe they jumped in Game Pass, so maybe mommy and daddy won't realize that GTA 5 is in Game Pass, so these kids are gonna be happy. Sneaking on it.
When can I bring my computer down and put it on the big TV in the front room? Yeah. You fucking motherfucker, I'm gonna pop him out. You're only fucking 7. Get off. Fuck it.
Hey, what's up, Mike? Mike's in the chat.
Yeah, about fucking time. What's up, Mike, bro?
No, actually, Indy, actually, it's not me. I mean, I'm on the NOG YouTube, but I haven't typed anything. Or did I type something earlier? So I kept trying to switch over to my channel, the Fastback one, and for some reason it keeps kicking me back into NOG. So, Mike's got a foot hold of me. Once he got me in NOG, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Locked in.
I'm not allowed to log into my old Fastback channel. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I mean, Jedi Fallen's my game of the year, but definitely I give nod to like Outer Worlds. I also want to give nod to Rage 2. Did that come out this year? At the beginning of the year?
Yeah.
A lot of fun in that, and I still need to go back to that. And that's the.
Anybody else play a Plague Tale?
Nah, I didn't get to jump on that. I do want to though.
You see, I bought Borderlands 3, yeah? But I hadn't started it because I want to complete Rage 2 first. I haven't played it that much either, so I need to get onto that.
What's up, Crispy? Yeah,
hey,
baby. Gears 5 was right up there for me too. That campaign was so good.
Same. Yeah, definitely.
That was another one that I just could not put down.
You should say that because Crispy's just joined the fucking chat.
No, I said that earlier. I love that game. The campaign was amazing.
Yeah, because Coop helped. He finished it. He helped me. We completed it together.
Yep.
I
did 3 times.
You did it. Yeah. One with me, you.
Yeah.
Did you do one with Nate? And then.
Yep. HTK.
One of my favorite parts of GTA 5 was in the big the warehouse, not the warehouse, but the big factory. Just the look of that thing where they build the missile factory, whatever it was called.
Oh, you mean in Gears 5?
They built the satellite. Yeah, in Gears 5.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
The game had some great set pieces.
Hold on, guys. Stubbs. Daz, I have been teaching Crispy to play Gears 5. Stubbs, shut the fuck up, you fatty. Crispy baby will fuck you up totally. Next fucking sorry.
A little clarification there.
Yes. If it ain't Crispy baby, it'll be Primal baby that'll fuck you up. Carry on.
What else? And I know a lot of people weren't happy with this game, but Anthem, I also give a nod to that. I put a lot of time in it. I enjoyed it. I got to level 30. I played with Jago, played with some of you guys. It wasn't a great game, but I had a lot of fun in it.
I had a lot of fun with it too. It just fell short, It was short-lived fun.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of frustration too.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, if you go back and you look at the Mass Effects from the back in the day and Dragon Age, and for them to do an all new game, you know, for Anthem, they did fall short. And you know, I give credit to Cognito from Iron Lords, because he was worried about the dialogue, right? I know that's one of the main things that he was worried about, and he was right. The dialogue was kind of weak. I mean, there's some interesting dialogue there, here and there with some of the characters, but
well, there were some good
overall,
ideas there, but it was just
it fell short. Like
you know, and another one along those lines was Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I mean, that game, oh my God, I finished that campaign. I know there's not a lot of people that finished that campaign, and it's bad. I mean, it was horrible. It was like, I don't even know why I finished it. I mean, I love the gameplay of that. It's like Anthem, you know, the gameplay, the flying around, the shooting, all that stuff in Anthem is fantastic, and Ghost Recon's the same thing. The you know, the stealth. I love the, you know, stealth and kind of taking out the bases and stuff, but it's just the same gameplay loop over and over and over. I'm actually, I've been playing it, Mike. Sorry, I'm talking. It was hard to talk and play, so.
Ghost Recon Wildlands had a better story than
it did, and that's not saying much.
But you know what's funny is that, but then they got the actor from Punisher.
Oh, I know, Barenthal.
You would think that they would have, you know.
He was great, but he was totally wasted in that game.
Speaking of wasted, everyone in this chat fucking tag Witty on Twitter and ask where the fuck he is. W.D.F.C is fucking live. Let's go.
We're missing the W.D.F.C. He probably said, "Who the fuck cares?" and just kept gaming, smoking, fucking Witty. And then I know, and then I want to have a little bit of fun with this game. This game came out at the beginning of the year. My other, it should be everybody's game of the year, is Fallout 76.
Oh no!
Come on.
That came out last year.
I put some time in that. I had some fun with Anchorman and.
That came out last year. That game came out this year.
Was it last year?
Yeah, it was last year.
Oh, I thought it was the beginning of this year. Okay, we'll forget about it then. But other than that, no, you know, 2019 was great. A lot of good games. Crackdown 3 was fun. That came out beginning of the year.
Yeah, did Division 2.
Division 2, I put a little bit of time in there, but I know you guys. What did you had? So do you Division 2 for you better than Division 1?
No, not even.
I won't know because no one's gifted me it.
76.
Because I don't win anything.
No, you don't.
No, I win.
Oh,
Fuck all me. I win.
I don't think you ever won a Gears 5 anything.
No.
That was badass. Wasn't it?
Yeah, I
I'm
would
going down
love to. And then fuck me after that, I won fucking and sent his fucking signed copy of Grid. I'm like, what? Oh, it's like fucking crazy, man.
So, you know, like I said, I mean, 2019 was great, but now, you know, we can move forward to 2020, and I mean, it's already, you know, just getting two new consoles for the year. That's big. So
That's huge.
Have you seen that? Indie Baby's put Tassie Baby's birthday soon, he knows he's tracking it. 13th of January, peeps. Yeah. If you want to send me Stacey Gruber or someone out of WWE, I'll be happy with that. Don't send me a blow up song. So
you
right,
want
let
some
down.
guys to send their pictures of their birthday suits on? What?
No, yeah,
Huh?
for fuck's sake. If I said Stacey Gruber out of fucking WWE. But not a blow up song, because they're right, let down. Dirty baby, what's going on? Oh yeah, Dirty J. Fuck your clean Sundays. There's no such fucking thing, you fanny.
Hey, he takes a bubble bath once a week. So
That's right.
Yeah.
Once a week.
Clean J.
No, Tom, forget that shit. No, that's not happening. I don't want none of that. Even
about
his
the
wife
Astros.
don't want none of that. Like, what? Well, none of that.
Taking bass dogs. he's like Geralt. Dirty J's like Geralt. Take those bass. Killing all those monsters. Hey, that was a great series too. You watch that, Des? Coop?
I watched it.
Witcher?
I don't
Yeah.
watch any. What?
Huh?
What? Don't forget, I've got one ear, like Van Gogh. Come on. What did he say? What did he say?
Yeah, Witcher was great.
Huh? Yeah.
The answer.
Mandalorian,
Yeah.
Witcher. It's the only thing that sucks is now
Mandalorian.
we got to wait like a whole year before we get
I
those
know.
season 2.
It said that the subscription for Disney Plus have been falling.
Not surprised. Not much else on there.
Yeah.
Unless you got kids.
They probably should have. They should have had something else planned, ready
Yeah.
to go, not soon after.
Right, you're all about bitch here. Right, I don't even watch TV. You know what I mean? I have no interest in TV. I've absolutely got no interest in the new Star Wars film either. The game's better, in my opinion, regards. But, we have Netflix and all that sort of shit, but I have actually, in England, you've got to pay for a TV license, yeah?
Yeah,
Um,
I heard that.
Yeah, and what I did, because I had a bloke come round to cancel my direct debit, and he goes, "You got no TV license?" I went, "No shit, mate." And he goes, "I don't watch TV, so why the fuck am I paying for it?" So, oh, is that true? Yes. What other devices do you have? So I've got a PC, I've got fucking Vice, I've got this, that, the other, fucking blah, blah, blah. And he goes, "So you don't watch anything live?" I went, "No. If I did, I won't fucking tell you anyway." He goes, right, if you go onto our website, sign a declaration, unplug your aerial from your TV, you're fucking covered for 2 years. And we'll reevaluate it in 2 years. Nice one, yeah, I'll do that. Go fuck yourself, bye. So, yeah, done that. So, yeah, I thought, yeah, Cody's not legit dirty, baby. And I do condone it. I condone it for that's cast. You know.
Dirty
Yeah,
J can
well-
know Cody, but clean J does not.
That's right.
No. Yes. You can't replace the cable.
It is hard. Me and the wife are thinking about cutting the cable, but man, it's hard. The next thing, like right now, we're watching all of the Doctor Who's, catching up on that, and the new one.
From the originals.
Huh?
From the originals.
Well,
I
we
just-
watched. My favorite Doctor Who is David Tennant. But
Yeah,
the
I
new one's not
actually
too
agree
bad.
with that. I agree with that.
yeah, but the new one's not too bad. It's all right.
Well, it's female, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dr. Fanny.
That's the next one.
Anyway, it's been a while. Are you ready?
Oh shit! You're not on call anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I am on call. I'm not driving, so I'll give a
There you go.
fuck.
So Coop. We'll go with you, Dad. Daz, what are you most looking forward to for 2020?
Well, sex.
Well, along with that,
How long is sex?
monkey sex. Monkey punch is not here. What are you talking about?
I said longer. I don't-
No.
Fucking,
You gotta cut that short so you can go back to gaming afterwards.
yeah. I don't know what's fucking coming out, to be honest with you. Halo, yeah, that's fucking nearly released of the Series X. There's confusion if Forza Motorsport or Horizon coming out next. You know what I mean? What are you laughing at?
About the confusion.
All right, yeah, because we don't know if it's going to be a motorsport or the Forza Horizon, do we? I would personally prefer
I think it's
motorsport.
Motorsport 8.
Yeah, it's got to be Motorsport next, right? That's got to be.
Yeah,
That's probably gonna be a release
I did
game.
read something that gets already playable. So it's a matter of time until they reveal it. Probably not till E3 at least. But
Yeah, and when am I going to see my remake of Ghouls and Ghosts? Is it going to be in 2020 or what? Because
I don't know,
Because
man. I wouldn't hold your breath on that one.
yeah, I know, but I've actually just recorded a playthrough of me playing the SNES version Super Ghouls and Ghosts, yeah, and I've also got the Mega Drive one, which I'm going to do over the weekend, which is piece compared to SNES, yeah, because Retro fucking Tuesday is coming back in 2020
Nice.
a different fucking way, yeah. I've been taught
Nice.
Crispy Baby. Yeah, I've been taught Crispy Baby. We're going to do a video exclusively for my channel. Yeah. And I'm also going to do a written review for BG4G. So it's going to be two different versions of like reviews on my channel on BG4G. It's like I normally just put video reviews up on BG4G, but I thought with Retro, I'm going to make it written. Yeah, it's something fucking different. It's motivates me to bring it back. So
That'd be awesome.
we'll see how that goes. And I thought start here off. I don't know if it's going to be this month or February because of Christmas and New Year and work and shit. But I am actually recording footage and writing stuff down, so expect it back soon. Yeah, man.
Nice.
That work. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Are you gonna get Cyberpunk 2077?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I actually don't give a flying fuck about it. To be
Really?
honest. Yeah, I don't care.
Damn.
I've looked at footage and that, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
Well, once it comes out, once you see it and everything, and if it's, you're like, oh, well, shit, I gotta play it now. But I mean,
I got a
'cause
lot of
we've
faith
always
in CD Projekt Red, man. These guys
I
are
did, yeah.
pretty amazing.
what I've seen of it, yeah, it looks good, but it ain't fucking stroke the cock sort of thing, you know what I mean? So I don't know. You know, it ain't tickled me fancy. So when I see more about it, then I can give you a better answer. Until then, I'm not really bothered.
What a twat.
Oh no! I thought I smelled something.
Time to go. Show's over.
What a twart!
That's all I've got to say, Daz. What a twat.
Yeah,
No light for Cyberpunk. Get the fuck out of here.
You shut. But why don't you fucking eat some food to get rid of your munches? You know what I mean? Because obviously you went with a fucking mild joint before you got on the show. With a fucking.
I don't know how long you've been going.
Oh,
40
40 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, about 40 minutes.
God damn.
How you doing? Happy New Year, sir. Witty.
Ah, yeah, Happy New Year,
Woody.
everyone.
Yeah.
Hope you had
I've
a
got some
good
bad
time. Are you in
Been
the
a while.
garden
What you
shed
been
again?
up to? We're in
Yeah.
2020, right, sir? What have you been up to? Before you go into 2020, what have you been? What was your game of the year in 2019?
It's an hard one, but I'll give it personally to Outer Worlds. Just because it's my type of game. It's a Fallout and it's funny as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good one.
I agree. That's at the top for me. Did you play Jedi Fallen?
Not as of yet.
No, who's cool.
You know, there's a few games that could, you know, it could change for like Fallen Order, Days Gone. That's about it probably. You know, got no interest in fucking Death Stranding, and it looks good, but I don't know. Delivering packages and getting bullshit hour-long cutscenes or whatever shit don't really appeal to me.
Yeah, HDK, he's been playing it, and I mean, he says there's interesting stuff about it, but yeah, he said just delivering the stuff and all that. He said it gets kind of old, but there's you know, interesting mechanics and shit like that. The story, and maybe when I get another PS4 or if I get a PS5, then I'll definitely give it a shot. But you so you got a PS4 now, right?
Yes, I am now a member of the Gay Station Nation.
Oh shit!
Or whatever they want to call themselves.
Oh yeah, that's what you want to be part of. That's all right with that, as long as you're gaming, sir.
Yeah, man. I also got a subscription to quite possibly. Well, I think it's a decent contender to the Xbox crown of best deal in gaming. Seeing as I picked up a year's worth for only £40, and even if I wanted to go the official means, it's only £50. But yeah.
For the PSN.
PS Now.
PS Now. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Well, I mean, it's good that they're putting their big content in there. I know they're only in there for what, a couple months or so, about 3 months.
Yeah.
But you know,
alt's better than no.
Yeah.
If you don't play it, well, it's in there. Well, that's your own fault, isn't it? And that I think they've done it as it's a way to try and lure people in to get that 3-month subscription instead of getting like full year. That way they got to make like more money or whatever. But to me, I'm just interested in like you said, the games I had in it was. To me, it made more sense to get a year's instead of just 3 months, seeing as I've, 6 years into generation, they added God of War, Uncharted, and Infamous, 3 of the games that I bought that are a PlayStation 4. So it's like, I banged my sub on in mid-November, and I managed to get through all 3 of them and get the platinums in all 3 of them. By the time they went out over there, and now they've added Horizon Zero Dawn and Lost Legacy, that standalone Uncharted DLC.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
So I'll be playing them to it next month or so, and roll on fucking. When is it? April or something for next editions. But if they don't add fucking great for next fucking. Lot of 3 months in, well, it is what it is. I've probably got my value out of it already.
Yeah.
To be quite fair.
Yeah, I hope you put this. I hope my eyes put this is fucking not friendly for kids.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. PS Now's actually got some decent bonuses that Xbox Game Pass don't have as well, to be quite fair. It's like, you don't need to be an Xbox fucking like with Game Pass, there's certain games like Sea of Thieves and whatever not that are all multiplayer only games. And you can't actually play them if you only had a fucking Xbox Game Pass sub, didn't have Xbox Live at all, you wouldn't be able to play them games. Because you need a fucking Xbox Live sub, whereas if there's games like that on PlayStation Now, you don't need to have the sub.
You don't need PSN.
It's like, no man, the online is included. So like when they added GTA as well, if you'd wanted to play that for, online or that, you'd have been totally fine not having a PS fucking Plus sub.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with that. That I wish Xbox would look at that.
Shit,
I know they did that one
could be
weekend.
included. End of the day, if
you know.
you're paying for a subscription to a game service that has games advertised as being in it, then you shouldn't not be able to play them games. Pretty fucking bullshit on Xbox's part, but I suppose that's how they try to
Well, I mean, if
push
you're-
fucking
if you're
Game
on
Pass
Game Pass-
Ultimate for people.
But if you're on Game Pass, you're already on Xbox Live anyways. So
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. You know, you don't need an Xbox Live sub to be able to play games.
are you sure?
Yeah, you do if you online, yeah, but you don't need a Xbox Live sub to just put a
But
game
you
on,
still
do you?
need you still need a profile though. Like you still need an Xbox Live profile.
Yeah,
at
but
least.
that profile doesn't need to can be online without being a subscription to the online.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. 'Cause, I mean, you know, with on PlayStation, the free-to-play games, you don't have to be on PSN Plus, and I do agree that Xbox should look at that too. And then another thing that gets brought up too is like, you know, with people doing crossplay, right? And like Sea of
And
Thieves.
you also don't need a fucking PS4, right? They can do it on
What's up,
PC.
Sobski?
Yeah.
Yeah, but as Coop has said before, like there is a disadvantage to that because you got to stream games. Although I've been streaming Infamous and Infamous 2 the last couple of days, and I've actually didn't really suffer any laggy. Well, I've suffered a few issues with like rubber banding, where I'm trying to move my character and he just like runs into an invisible wall, and you have to like jump out of that shit.
I
just
get
to, like,
it
sort it
all.
out. But apart from that, the games have looked and run just like they did
Yeah.
on PS3. You know, no major issues.
I've just got one question about, you know, you can play games on PS4 games on PS4, yeah? I mean on a PC, sorry. I've got one
Yeah.
question. Do you have to have a PS4 pad or can you use an Xbox pad?
I'm not too sure. I think you can use an Xbox pad, but I don't know. I don't use that, so you're talking to the wrong
it's like-
person.
Yeah. You know,
You know, right?
it's like I
Oh,
found
no.
out about it. I got it installed, but I've never tried it.
Well, if you have a Brook adapter, there's an
Oh,
adapter to
Yeah.
play it. Use
Yeah.
your Xbox controller. Some games has issues because if they use that like the touchpad, like Infamous is one
Oh,
because
yeah.
it has some gestures and stuff that you have to use with the touchpad that you can't do with the Xbox controller. But I mean, there's only a few games.
Yeah, try doing that shit with a fucking dodgy fucking fake PlayStation controller.
Yeah, bro.
I ended up fucking smashing my first controller in that wall.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's why that was short-lived. That's why there's no games that use that anymore.
Yeah, man, it's a
Yeah.
bit bullshit that, like, especially with that game, because there's no way to disable it at all. It's like, my god, there should be a backup to, like,
I know.
I don't
there
mind
should.
shit like that being in the game if they want to, like, support it and, like, give people the option, but also add the option to, like, just disable that shit. What if someone does have a fucking dodgy pad, you know, whether it's a fake one or it's just broken? Like, you know, you're basically fucked. You can't play the game at all. You gotta be able to disable that shit and just
Yeah.
play it normally. Because it's just pointless, especially on that fucking second son. It's just bullshit. You gotta do like
Yeah.
swipe shit for like no reason whatsoever. It's like, come on, just like map it to a button for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they,
think
they've
on-
pretty much
on,
gone away from
Uncharted-
that, though.
And Uncharted 4 used it for like the map. I'm trying to
Well, yeah, basically now its only function is it's just a big pause button.
Right, exactly. Or a speaker. It has that little speaker, like in...
And on PS now, like Infamous or playing, if you touch it on the left hand side, it like acts as select, and if you touch it on the right hand side, it acts as pause button. Because
Hey, what's up? Too
yeah,
much
like
food,
clicks
buffet,
in.
too much food? Yeah.
I've had too much food over Christmas. Yeah, fucking hell.
Hey, Dad, you can have a podcast just on the
all the food that you eat, all the food that you show us you're eating during the
What,
quiz.
That'll be more than a 2-hour show, won't it?
Yeah, we can all talk about our food that we eat during the
Oh,
week.
can, if you want a food cast, I'll go for that.
There you go. So what are you looking forward to for 2020? Especially now that you've gotten into PS4 gaming, so now you've got, because you still have your Xbox, right?
Yeah, man, of course. So not getting rid of my Xbox anytime soon.
Now
Gotta run that motherfucker in the ground.
You're adding all these games now that you can play. What are you looking forward to for 2020?
Only two really, mainly. That's Cyberpunk and Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other stuff coming as well that I may give a bash to when I can be asked. But for me, it's mainly about playing PlayStation this year. Abusing PlayStation now as much as possible. But I suppose I'll have to come back to Xbox at some point.
You have the original PS4. You have the Slim, Pro.
Yeah, I've got the fat one, and it were a conk because I got it, and it were basically a jet engine. Like as soon as I turned the console on and launched the game, within like 20 seconds, it was just on the highest setting of the fan that it could ever possibly be. Yeah, I had to, even wearing a headset, it was like just too much, man. I was kind of getting used to it after a few weeks, not really fucking bothering me as much while I was playing. But as soon as you like pause game and like go to the toilet and you take your headset off, it's like you're greeted by a fucking jet engine again. It's like, my God. So I had to sort that out.
PS4 Pro that I had like that.
Yeah, I had to sort that out. Well, it's probably the cause is, well, for me, for sure anyway, with a clogged up heatsink. So I basically had to take the entire console apart just to get to the heatsink, and yeah, it was just clogged up to fuck all downside. All little fucking bars that are supposed to have a little gap between them to like help air go through to cool it. It was just clogged up to fuck. So
just the pubic hair, because they did say there was a deal that went out and said that PlayStation was #1 for porno watching.
Well, there's something going on. I don't know how. My Xbox surely is clogged up to fucking it. Never fucking made any sound out like that.
That would actually be interesting, yeah. For one of us guys, I'll do it if you want. No, what? It's custom. But take your Xbox apart and see how much dust is in it after having it for a year or so. Because apparently it's got all this technology where it's supposed to blow all the air out. But it just collects dust on the surface as much as the PC fucking does.
But I don't get what's going on because I've never had an Xbox that sounded like that. So it's like, what are Xbox doing? Yeah. Surely that must be getting just as much dust in it as the PlayStation. But it's like, how is it not fucking getting the heatsink not getting clogged up to fucking like sounding like a jet engine? Like PlayStation does.
Xbox made sure after that 360 Red Ring of Death, they made sure that this shit was not gonna overheat again like the 360 and stuff. They did a pretty good job engineering that.
Yeah, man. Well, PlayStation needs to open up an Xbox and learn how fucking they've done it, because there's something going on with that shit. I didn't want to open that fucking PlayStation 4 up, but because it was the only reason I did is because it was just that fucking loud, it was that annoying. And not only that, it wasn't just that it was annoying, it's like every time I had it on and it was doing that shit, which were all the time I would try to play a game, it's like, well, it can't be good for the fucking console. It's like, maybe I can like sit with an headset on and, just be oblivious to that shit, but I can't, because it's probably got to be killing my fucking console. So it's like I had to fucking open the fucker up and sort it out. It wasn't something I wanted to do, and it's not something I normally would do, but I had to do it because, well, for the benefit of the console and my sanity. But it wasn't too bad. I followed along with a YouTube vid, and it took me a couple of hours. Probably a bit more than fucking normal, because I would be being extra careful and making sure I didn't lose out, and I was cleaning it out every single part as they were taking them out and that.
Yeah, the PS4 is not too bad to take apart. The Xbox is a pain. But the PS4, they made that one pretty basic. The little snapping off the top thing is kind of sketchy, but it's a lot
once
easier.
you've got like hardest thing to get out, and well,
Or in.
I'd say with the power pack, because the clip wouldn't come out because it's never been opened before. It's like jammed in there, fuck. And I didn't want to be pulling up wires and fuck it up. But once I got that out, it were pretty plain sailing from there. Fiddly, but not too bad.
Annihilator won't start how much stuff was in it.
Oh, I put a picture on Twitter.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty. I saw
jam fucking clogged to fuck. It was like
that,
a fucking like. It wasn't just normal dust or airs. It was just like an entire like. I don't know what to say. Like.
Looked like a bird's nest
God
in
knows.
there.
So yeah, something like that. Pretty much.
Like a rat's nest.
You know, I was watching a video and they were like, oh yeah, when you open it up, blah, 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 because it's positioning it fan, it'll probably be clear on one side and just be built up. No, mine wasn't like that. Mine was just total one long line all down the fucking right hand side of the heatsink, just clogged to fuck.
Freaking,
but yeah, as soon as
Mountain Dew residue.
Yeah, man. But as soon as I fucking got it back together and that, total fine now. I rarely fucking hear it. Fucking it's quieter than fucking Xbox.
This is why I say everyone should shave their shit, and then it won't be in the fucking console. Are you ready to go?
Shave your shit.
Shit.
What did you guys think of the Xbox Series X? Is that a day one for you guys? It is for me, and I'm hoping that the Halo Infinite, that it comes with the Halo Infinite custom console, because I mean the last Halo games that have come out, Halo 4 and 5, they both they had custom consoles, right? So I would be surprised if they don't have a custom.
Yeah, they gotta have a custom Halo. As far as the Series X though, gotta say I'm not. I can play those games on my current, or even better on my PC.
So I'm in a catch-22 because obviously I want that Gears console. I will not be getting rid of it. So I will probably wait to see if, like I said last year, I will wait to see if there's any defects or problems.
Yeah.
I'll probably do the same this year.
I mean, it sounds good.
Are you gonna upgrade to the Series X, or upgrade to an X?
Well, it all depends. Well, no. Yeah, I'll definitely be getting one eventually.
It all depends if we start stealing, just smoking it.
Look, to me, next gen doesn't start till GTA 6 and or Starfield release.
Fallout 5.
So I won't be. Well, no, Fallout 5. I'll be fucking waiting for the fucking rest of my life for that. I'll be probably dead by the time that comes out. But yeah, to me, next gen's not going to start till about 2021. That's when I'm predicting Starfield's coming out. Yeah. Quite possibly, hopefully, if they get the finger out of their ass.
And you know what? The thing is, there's nothing wrong with that, because you look at, and it's like Mike is always saying on Energy that it's more like an iteration. Yeah. The Series X, the thing about the Series X that I see that will make a big difference is, of course, it's going to look better,
but it has the SSD hard drive, so the loading time
Wait, he's on helium.
should be. Huh?
Sorry, it
Someone's on helium.
sounds like Witty's on helium.
No, just
It
weed.
just took a hit.
That's weed.
Weedium.
Medium.
Hey, give that some time. They'll probably start doing some of that shit too. Smoke some weed and you sound like you're on helium. But yeah, actually, I mean, I don't think I can't say for PlayStation, but I don't think Xbox. I mean, of course, they're going to want you to buy the Series X, but being that these games are back compatible and we can still play the same games on the X and the S and even the OG, I believe, it just they're not pushing people. They want you to be able to play these games, pretty much wherever you want or wherever you can. I mean,
Yeah.
they're going to be on mobile too. I mean, and PC. Some of the games are coming on Steam, and and plus you got Game Pass. So it's not like like the past gens where if you wanted to play the latest and greatest, you pretty much have to upgrade to the newer console.
Right.
I think even PlayStation is already looking back compatible too. So for me, I'm gonna wait until they reveal the price, the look and the price of the PS5, and let's say it comes out at $399, then I'll probably just jump on the PS5 so that I can play. I can still play the PS4 games that I still want to play. So, but as far as Xbox, I'm going all in. I'm going to give me the Series X. I'll keep the X. I'm going to move the X to the living room, and I'll put the Series X here in the game room. And plus, I like the look of it. I mean,
Yeah,
it
I
has
like the
that
look of
PC
it. I
tower
thought it
look.
looked pretty cool.
I think that looks cool, and it's got the when it's blowing the fan. I guess the top part, it has those LED lights like in computers, and so I guess it'll glow, whenever it's blowing. So yeah, I'm all for it. I look forward to it, and I'll still keep my X and the kind of upgrade, and I'll put the S in my daughter's room. So yeah,
Well, all I can say is that I'll probably end up with a Series X before PS5 because, thank you, Microsoft Rewards. I've already got about £100 worth saved up, so give it another year or two.
There you
I
go.
might be able to get a decent, like, £200-300
Those rewards are
discount
pretty
off
nice.
one.
yeah.
And all I have to
Yeah,
do
if
is
you
a few
play a lot
fucking
of games-
sections every day and whatnot.
Especially through Game Pass, you do get rewarded. You do.
Yeah. That's pretty sweet.
It is pay off. Yeah. I know I'm very excited. As far as the beginning of the year, if I happen to get a PS4, I'll definitely play Last of Us. Play Last of Us 2, but I'm ready for Cyberpunk.
Yeah, Cyberpunk's definitely.
For the
Oh
beginning,
yeah, same here.
beginning of this year.
I got
and
my
then,
dynamic
Can you hear me?
switched over.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, we can hear you, Daz.
Uh-oh.
Right, I've got to call out in about 15 minutes.
Uh-oh.
We've got to go pick a dead pussy up, yeah? And if it ain't dead, we've got to make it dead.
Burn
It's
it.
been run over.
Burn
Sound
it.
excited for that.
No,
Burn it.
no, I've got to put it in the freezer. We've got to collect it, put it in the freezer.
Yeah, man, I bet it goes for the
Just where the bobs
detour
come from.
via your dick.
Whoa, whoa.
No, fry your fucking the Chinese. Yeah, right.
If you
No,
like the
no,
smell
no,
of it, make
guys,
sure
I've
you
got-
stick your dick in it.
You fucking dickhead. I'll pick it up in a cat. Right, yeah, so I've got about 15 minutes and I'm going to have to go, boys. If you're still on when I get back, then I'll rejoin you. So,
So, man.
yeah, so we'll give it 10 minutes because it still will be here in 15, so.
But that's well, before you go, any more thoughts on 2020 for you as far as because you said you're not going to get a Series X day one.
No, because it's the same issue I have with the Elite 2. I am waiting to see if things fuck up on it. It's like console. It's like with a console, yeah. But the console, like Scorpion Edition, there was a lot of Scorpion Editions that died on you. Yeah. and shit like that. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna see what it's like. If it's good with ports, I could give it like a month or so. If it's running constantly, it's tip top, then I'll get it. I'm gonna save up. I'm gonna save up for it anyway. But what I'm saying is, I'm not gonna get day one just in case. After 360 era, I know they've learned from that, but you don't know what goes in the background if they're rushing out shit. I know they've planned it and all this sort of stuff, but I want to see performance before I pay that money for another fucking 500 quid console.
Yeah, we gotta find out exactly what the price. What do you think the price would be?
I think it was 500 because everyone says, they said it last time, if it's 600 you might as well buy yourself a PC.
I know people tried saying that about the X, and you know, it's $499. I mean, I think it's gonna be at least $499. At least.
I think it's got to
500.
be at least fucking 500. That's what I think.
Like,
It was to say it
no,
could
no.
be all up to 600 if this 9.2 teraflops to 12 teraflops is 2, and PlayStation's got to be 4 to 450 or whatever. Who's to say Series X could be like 600. But no,
Twitter, they're all there on Twitter. They know what everyone's fucking going on about. So time will tell them.
Yeah, I think
to wait till this February reveal for PS5 and E3
One
for
thing-
fucking
there's rumor that
Xbox.
we might reveal the PS5 here during the CES deal next week. The convention deal.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I think they should. I mean, you know, I'm sure they already have the design down already. The game's coming out here in the holidays, so I'm sure they already have the look already there.
Oh, yeah.
So
I hope they do a summer before E3, so it's not all about that bullshit. You know, like specs and whatnot. Get some of that shit out where.
Yeah, I mean, people get too caught up in, you know, power and all this shit, the specs and blah blah blah. I mean, whether I was playing on the Xbox or playing on the PlayStation, like when I played Spider-Man and Uncharted, I mean the games still look good. And Witty, you're on PS4 Pro, not a Pro, but PS4. I'm sure the games still look good to you. It doesn't.
Yeah, man.
I mean, they did a good job. I mean, you know, people get too caught up in all that shit. You know,
And all I cared about is being able to play a game. You know, like I said, even playing these games on PS now, you know, having to stream them. You know, PS3 ones. You know, even there, the look and play. From what I remember, it's fucking like 6-7 years since I played them, so I can't do an actual proper comparison because I can't fucking remember. But you know, the play alright, the look alright. You know, it is what it is. I can play the game. That's the main fucking thing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what counts. I mean, when I went from the S to an Xbox One X, it does. I mean, definitely you saw the difference.
That was a bigger leap than the Pro to the PS4.
It was.
Regular.
Yeah. The Pro really, because I played on the Slim, PS4 Slim, and the Pro, and I mean, honestly, I mean, they still look good, even on the Slim. It really didn't matter. So, So, see what the PS5 looks like when it comes out. And,
to me, all this bullshit anyway, it don't mean shit to me. Power, specs, you know, only thing that matters to me is price. Because I'm probably going to be more likely to go to the cheapest one, unless it's a digital only model, and then they can shove that right up their ass. Because I'm not down for that.
But I think the SSD hard drive is going to be a big sell factor. You know, the loading times are like.
So we got promised all this shit with the X, that loading times to be quicker and shit, and it's just the fucking same as the standard Xbox. You know what I mean? That's
but you're using
It's a little quicker.
Same type of fucking like memory though, aren't you? It's not the leap from a normal hard drive to an SSD.
Right.
Well, yeah,
Coop,
but
you
what
play-
I'm saying is they promised us all this with the X, and it's still the same as the normal.
You know.
well,
But
Coop,
it
Yeah.
depends on game, though, doesn't it? At the end of the day, as well, you've got games like GTA that have apparently gone from over a minute load time to,
yeah.
like half a minute, fucking tops. Where you've got other games that
Bit
have
like-
only got fucking like 5 to 10 second fucking load times anyway, so you're only getting like a few seconds at best.
Yeah, I think Red Dead Redemption 2 loading is better than GTA 5. But of course, GTA 5 came out 2013, so 2012. But Coop, you, what are you looking forward to? Are you going to get the Series X day one, or are you going to PS5?
Well, like I said, no, I'm not. No, probably not. Not.
Yeah.
I'm kind of with Witty. It comes down to price. This year, I'm looking more forward to. I'm still on a 10 series graphics card, so I'd like to bump up to a 20 series with the RTX and all that, and so I'll probably make buy a 2080 Ti before I get a new console, just because I can play those on my
Yeah.
I mean, Halo.
You got Game
I don't know.
Pass,
The games that are coming out this year that I'm looking forward to, they're all releasing on the console I have already.
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima, Cyberpunk, Final Fantasy VII
Last of Us
remake.
2.
These are all games Doom Eternal. We'll see. I mean, if they come out on E3 or something, and they announce some crazy. But I just don't see it. I mean, every game that they're even on PlayStation 5, every game that they've got coming out in the holiday with the console, I'm going to be able to play on my current console. So I just don't. Holidays are. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it's got to be like most gens. It's got same as every other gen, and there's got to be that crossover period of first year or so where it's
also-
down to devs. Some
also
devs have got to be
give it
releasing
to-
the games only on next gen. Some have got to be going for the mass appeal and try to release on so everyone can play them.
You've also
Yeah.
got to give 6 months and they'll drop it by £100. Or 6 months.
Well. Hopefully, or at least get a game chucked in.
Yeah, the problem is you've got to wait to see if consoles burn out with very much technology.
No,
Yeah,
I don't have
didn't
any
jump on the
fears with
Xbox One.
Xbox. I think they proved that with Xbox One that it might be a big fucking piece of shit brick shit house, but at least it works. And it don't get clogged up, and it don't apart from games running like shit and crashing all the time and this and other. Looking at you, Rage 2, the most broken piece of shit I've ever played.
Which game?
Rage 2,
Rage 2,
most
pal.
broken piece of shit
Really?
ever.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't get off that OG Xbox. That's your problem.
Yeah, but
I
it
never had any
still
problem
does
with
that
Rage.
shit on fucking Xbox One X. And if it done, I'd be highly surprised. I know for a fact it's not optimized for fucking OG Xbox One.
Go, peeps.
You gotta go, Saz.
I've got vans outside. So if you're still on when I get back, I'll rejoin. If not, have a good one, peeps. And cheers, everyone in chat.
You
Yeah?
too, man.
All right, Des.
Yeah, Des. Cheers.
Happy New Year, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Fine. Let's go.
Hey,
Fine.
so
Go clean up that
we
pussy.
may not be back on, but Dascast. You said Dascast is Monday.
Yes. 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. British Standard Time.
Cool.
I'll have to catch a replay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's like I was going to do it tonight, but obviously I'm on call out. This is the situation we're in right now, so hence why I postponed it. So it's a shit that I've got to go, but if you're still on, I'll be back. If you're still alive, yeah.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Hi, Des.
Alright. Cheers, everyone in chat. Cheers, everyone in panel. I'll see you next time. Later, Pete.
Take it easy,
Later,
bro.
Des.
You too, bro. Later, Goots. That's back.
So I'll tell you what I'm really looking forward to as far as hardware this year. I know it's already out, but I'm getting me the Oculus Quest. I tried to get one over the holiday, but they were sold out everywhere. But I'll be buying that before I'm buying a PS5 or a Xbox, whatever.
Xbox. Yeah.
Especially they got that Half-Life Alex. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's supposed to drop this year. That looks insane. I mean, I can play that on my Rift, but the problem with the Rift is just all the hardware involved. The Quest is like a standalone. You can do it wireless, or if you want to do you can do your Rift games now too, because they got that link. So you just have one, cable going to your computer instead of like 6, like how the Rift is now. So that Quest is, I'll definitely be getting one of those. I want one of those soon.
One of the things that I really want to get is the one-up arcade Star Wars one.
Oh yeah, that looks sweet. Is that out yet?
I looked at it. Yeah, it should already be out, but I never saw them in the store. Jago might know more about it. I have not seen one in the store yet.
No, I haven't either.
They're going for like $4 something.
I was gonna say, I think that's like a $500 one. That thing was pretty pricey.
So, yeah, I mean, for me, it's gonna be the Xbox Series X this year, and then probably 2021 the PS5.
Well, what about games? We don't care about the hardware. What about the games?
Well, definitely.
I know.
Well, definitely Cyberpunk and then Halo Infinite.
Yeah, Halo Infinite looks.
I'm definitely interested in Wasteland 3 when that comes out.
Oh yeah, forget about that one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like those turn-based. Although that one has some pretty good writing and stuff, though. The Wasteland series, anyway, they're pretty. Actually, speaking of it, I mean, Indy would. He's probably gonna have us a good. But there's a game called Carrion that I tried out. Actually, talking about PAX. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to PAX again this year. I'll be going
to PAX out there.
There's a game called Carrion that's coming out that looks freaking awesome. Indie game.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a few. I'm trying to think.
Remember that one game that nobody's really been talking about? I haven't really heard anything, but it was shown at E3. It was I guess. I mean, it was kind of like a Ghost Recon, but everybody had like hover bikes. It was like a co-op game.
I've had hover bikes.
Yeah, they showed. I'm trying to remember if anybody in chat remembers. It was a co-op game. It was like a military, like a first-person shooter.
Oh yeah, that one we were on about at the time. I can't remember what it was called though. That one that I said looked like fucking. Oh, what was it? Fucking like Destiny Division type shit.
Yeah, it was something
apart
like that.
From like like realistic fucking like first-person shooter kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wasn't that like Game Awards? Oh no, it wasn't Game Awards.
Yeah, but was it shown again, or it was shown at? I thought it was shown at E3, wasn't it?
I don't fucking know.
Was it? Oh no, it was shown at Game Awards at the 2018 Game Awards.
Oh, and you know what other game I'm looking forward to this year is Flight Simulator. That is one of my most anticipated.
Yeah, I wanted to.
That looks like it's going to be amazing.
But I want to see people's gameplay.
I tried to get into the beta for it, but I didn't get it. I didn't get in. They ask you all kinds of. It was like a couple pages. Oh yeah, Will-O-Wisp, but yeah, it was pretty strict guidelines to get into their beta. Yeah, Ori 2, Will-O-Wisps. That's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard anything from Ubisoft for the beginning of the year.
Well, Watchdog Legions. I don't know if that's the beginning of the year.
It got delayed, didn't it?
Yeah, it did get delayed.
That one I'm looking forward to.
Battletoads. I don't know, man. I'm on the fence about Battletoads. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be in Game Pass. Definitely will play it.
Yeah, there are tons of great indie skateboards coming out this year. Yeah, Ori 2 looks amazing. I think they got a new Rainbow Six supposed to come out this year. I don't know if they've given a date or anything. That Marvel Avengers game's coming out this year.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think Jago brought that up. You know, nobody's really talking about it, but I don't know. I got to see more of that. I don't that new Avengers game,
Yeah.
because it almost looked like it's on rails.
Well, I think that way we're just showing you tutorial missions for each character, wasn't it?
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
Oh, that Resident Evil 3 remake is sort of gets the Resident Evil 2 treatment. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
That Predator hunting grounds.
Yeah. Yeah. What else is coming early this year? Well, Ghost of Tsushima coming out in summer. That's pretty good.
Dying Light 2 is supposed to be spring.
Yeah. Dying Light.
Yep. Dying Light 2, the second one. And then also Hellblade. Hellblade 2 is supposed to be hopefully that's a Series X.
Hopefully that's a holiday. Well, yeah. If it's not in a holiday, I can see it coming early 2021.
Didn't they say though they're like really early in development for that game?
They didn't say.
Yeah. I look forward to seeing what Motorsport 8 looks like, because they built an all new engine for that. That's all new. So.
Skull and Bones too. I don't know whatever happened to that game. What?
They delayed it.
Yeah, Yakuza Collection. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Doom Eternal. I don't know when Doom Eternal. It got pushed back. It was supposed to be spring.
Yeah.
I think it's like April, May time now, isn't it?
Let's see. I don't know.
I know.
Oh yeah, March 20th. Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot coming out early next year. A lot.
Neo 2. I don't know. Not on my radar, but yeah, Half-Life Alyx. That looks amazing. Gears Tactics. Only on PC though. Oh, and Fast and Furious Crossroads, man.
Oh yeah. Wasn't that amazing, guys?
That looked like game of the year right there.
Oh my God, no, it's not. It's not amazing.
Oh my gosh, what?
It might look
I would have been
amazing
embarrassed.
If I
I
owned a
mean,
PS2.
if I was up there presenting that game, I would have been embarrassed. Like, oh shit, that's what it looks like. Oh, never mind, guys.
Yeah, that was easy. I really didn't care for those two being on stage.
Yeah, that was pretty lame.
Especially announcing the game of the year, right? Didn't they announce the game of the year?
Yeah, they did.
That was the game. That was the game that like closed the show. Just about.
I know.
That was bad. It was like, wait, what? I thought we were getting punked there for a second. Like, wait, what? Nah, this is a joke, right? It looked like an Xbox 360 game.
Vin Diesel and what is it? Michelle fucking Rodriguez were waiting for that fucking what's it? Fucking moment. Your breathtaking moment.
Yeah, right.
It never can.
No, they just got crickets. Crickets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. Because I know Xbox showed some stuff at the XO19, but I'm not sure that game that Rare's working on. I don't see that coming out early next year. Maybe a launch game, maybe 21.
Yeah.
Was that ever something? That one Grounded that was it Obsidian working on or In Exile?
It looks like Honey I Shrunk the
Background,
Kids
it's
game.
Obsidian.
Yeah, I mean that's a
Supposedly
cool.
their passion project.
Yeah, I mean I don't have a problem with that stuff out. I mean that stuff it appeals to younger gamers and stuff like that. So I mean you have to have games like that along with the big games too. Again,
Animal Crossing,
I
New
think-
Horizons. There you go.
yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, Everwild and Animal Crossing. Yeah, definitely. My daughter, she's gonna want that. My oldest. I can't think of too many other Switch games that are coming out early next year.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, we haven't heard anything more about Mega Man Prime that I know of.
Psychonauts 2 is supposed to be out.
Yeah, that might be
Eastward,
coming
that's
out
a-
early next year too.
I don't know about.
Indie gamer, what about some of the indie games that we saw like 2 years ago, like Last Night?
Oh, that 12 minutes. That looked really cool.
Oh yeah, that 12 minutes.
Yeah, that looked like a
Yeah,
neat.
that looked cool. Animal Crackers.
Yeah. Of course, like Indy said, the Hollow Knight Silk Song. That'll be on. That's I think that's only on Nintendo Switch. Oh, maybe. Oh, PC. So it says PC too. Oh, Switch is getting Bayonetta 3 too. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I was gonna say earlier that because the Witcher series, I'm gonna jump on Witcher 3 here soon once I get done with Jedi Fallen and and I'm gonna play Witcher 3 until Cyberpunk comes out.
I've been playing it.
Hopefully
I jumped back into it too. I'm like level 12, I think now. I've been, and I'm just trying to do the main. But that game is so, you get caught up so quick though with the side quests. Because it's like I kept telling myself like, nope, I'm just gonna go find Ciri. I'm on my path to find Ciri. Boom, and then all of a sudden, you get to this, and because they do such a good job with the side quests. Like they're interesting stuff. They give you, kind of these neat little twists, and it's like, okay, I got to find out how this works out. And yeah, that game is good. I still don't like the combat that much, but I just put it on story mode, or just for the story or whatever, and I'm just kind of trying to blast my way through it. Because that watching the series just kind of got me stoked on the lore, and it's great.
I got her in on it. We watched the series together. I watched it twice, and so I told her, you know what, read the books. I want her to read the books or do Audible, and that way she can.
Yeah, I guess they're like short
that.
stories. I mean, there's a bunch of them, but they're pretty short reads.
Yeah, I thought they were. Because I know The Witcher 3 wasn't necessarily based off the books, right? There was no. I think the writer, I guess when he got with CD Projekt Red, it was more like a script for the game, I think.
I have no idea.
Of course, based off the world, but.
No, I don't know much. I never really knew much about the lore before the series. I kind of had, aside from what I had from the games, but I didn't. I played Witcher 2. I think I got. I don't know. I was probably like halfway through that game. Maybe not even. I don't know. It felt a little clunky too. The story was cool, but it felt a little clunky as far as the combat and stuff. And which, I guess Witcher 3 is not a whole lot better. It is better. How they streamlined how you use the signs and stuff I liked better. But yeah, which I'm getting into it now. It's fun. I'm enjoying the enjoying the story, enjoying the. Just hooked up with some sorceress chick, and dude, that game's like a porno in parts. It's pretty funny. But no, it's a good game. Some good, fun little finishing moves, and
I know my cousin-in-law's talking to him. I have my wife. She has her cousin, the big gamer, and two of her cousins. So I was talking to them. We went over for the holiday. They're real big on Switch and PlayStation. They do have an Xbox, but I'm trying to remember what my code. They were. I know they play a lot of where they used to Final Fantasy 14. So I was telling him that I don't know when that's coming out on the Xbox. It's supposed to be soon. Where is it? But I might jump on that too because I really did enjoy Final Fantasy 11. So I'll probably jump on that with them once in a while. But of course, like every year, we'll have to wait till E3 to find out. Especially this year, what more is coming out, what's going to be launching with the new consoles. So, but I mean, it's like the PS5. I mean, you really can't go wrong buying a PS5. If that's what you want to do, because if you haven't played, like Last of Us 2, you got Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, and all this other stuff. I mean, all that stuff is
games, yeah.
Playable. I mean, yeah, it can't go wrong. And plus, it should play better. And the loading times, Spider-Man, I think they showed a demo on that where the loading times were pretty quick.
Oh yeah, it's a big jump going from a mechanical drive to even the SSD. And if they do get NVMe drives, which is what they're rumored,
that's what I'm
huge.
Hearing. Yeah,
big jump.
When you play on PC, Coop, do you have an SSD?
I do. I have both. I have all three. I have SSD, and but I have two NVMe cards, which is just it's a solid state, but it's the fastest. It's the new style, whatever. And yeah, that's what I put. I have a 1 terabyte that I use for my game drive, and then I have another 500 that I use for my operating system. That's my boot drive, basically. So what I run, and then I have a big like 6 terabyte for like just regular storage. It's a mechanical drive, and then I have a couple other regular SSDs. I got a bunch of storage on mine.
And so, with these the new consoles coming up, I'm hearing that even the operating systems are going to have their own hard drive, right? So that because normally the consoles it's all on one. They all share the same.
Oh really?
So
I didn't know. I
if you have a
hear that.
terabyte, I could have sworn that I don't know. I could have sworn that these consoles, the current and the last gen, like they're still, even though say you got 1 gig, 1 terabyte, not terabyte, that you're still, it's not fully, it's still some of it's being used for the operating system. So.
Well, I think you're talking about memory. Like some of the memories allocated for.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the new consoles are being built more like.
Yeah.
More like PCs. I mean, the Xbox and the PS4 are definitely, they are basically PCs.
Yeah, it's like on my, since I put everything on my boot drive for my SSD on my NVMe, there is no boot time. I mean, before I can put my password in to unlock Windows, it's already booted.
Yeah.
Like everything's running. It's crazy fast. I mean, it's not even like, and you know how you used to like wait for your computer to load up, grab a cup of coffee, whatever. None of that, man.
Yeah.
It's just like instant. It's already there. It's already loaded before I even type in my password. It's crazy. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for this next generation for sure.
Yeah.
Is having games.
So it definitely sounds like that's got to be the biggest difference, especially if you're someone who owns an X.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once you start watching people, gameplay streamers, and you see, if you can see the difference there, that alone might, push people to be like, well, all right, maybe I should jump over to the new one. But it's like you guys, I agree. Honestly, there's really no reason to jump to the new consoles, especially this year, because we can play everything on the current gen.
Yeah.
So, and I think PlayStation, I've heard that they they want to push people on the PS5 sooner than what people did jumped on the PS4. But even at that, I mean, it all comes down to price. I mean, as the years go by, I mean, they of course they don't sell 100 million consoles in the first year, but it all comes down to price. As the price comes down over the years, then you got people jumping over from last gen to the new.
Well, it
So
all comes down to the developers who have got to support next gen only. You know, like I'm not expecting GTA 6 to be a fucking this gen game as well. Like I know Mike
don't think
thinks
so?
that all games have got to just miraculously keep on going. You know, you got to be able to play the new games on the old hardware and shit like that. I don't think that's got to be the case in the slightest.
when did 360 and PS3 fall out? Because you still had some games being made for those in 2013, 14. So
You still get some
years,
games
right,
now that release on fucking Xbox 360 and PS3, like FIFAs and Just Dance and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's not
I mean,
the
the big
majority
games,
of fucking.
but-
Well, yeah, the bigger games.
But when it
I
comes down to
want to
like Call
push
of Duty,
the
it's not,
tech more.
when Call of Duty's not, when they say, all right, Call of Duty's only going to be played on the Series X and the PS5, then you're going to have a big jump over to the new consoles.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, I kind of agree with Mike.
Next gen experiences.
A lot of these games, I mean, they can play because the architecture is still the same. It's just a PC. They're just optimizing them. They're scaling down. I mean, the newer consoles you might be playing 4K 60, but then the older ones you still, whether it's 1080p 30, 4K 30. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, but to me they're just upgrades like that. It's like with X, you're getting better frame rates, maybe, kinda, possibly, and better fucking resolutions. But to me, them kinds of upgrades are just superficial. I want to see games being solely made for the next gen hardware. I couldn't give a shit. It's like when I buy a next gen console, that's it. I couldn't give a shit if people on older consoles can play games or not. Sad for those that they can't, but that's why you
I
upgrade.
still think Halo Infinite is being made for the Series X. It's just going to scale down to the X and S. I don't think any game is being held back just because you still can play it on PS4 or the Xbox One.
Maybe not a minute because devs ain't got a grips with next gen hardware and the true capabilities of it.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if the I guess once they say they announce that they stop production on the Xbox One XS and the PS4, then that's when these developers for the newer games be like they're only playing developing for the newer consoles.
Yeah, but you got to have devs that are like that from the start as well. Like I said, GTA 6, I won't assume, unless it's got a release in next fucking year, and it's got to have a this gen version. I don't see GTA 6, being cross fucking platform if it's coming out in like 2022 or something. And all big major games after that. I reckon we've got to want to take advantage fully of the next gen hardware. I don't think we're at a point where games can't get fucking better at all. Look at the hard drives. We're getting better hard drives. What if there's got to be games that can't run on the old gen hardware because of the hard drive restrictions.
Hard drive.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, look, eventually, with next gen, SSD's got to be standard. These games have got to be being made primarily to take advantage of that SSD. Them games probably ain't got to run fucking at all or run like shit on a normal hard drive.
Well, yeah. I
Well,
mean,
we shall see.
it's slow, but load times and stuff, it won't change once you're in game.
Well, you think they're going to start, how now you can buy external hard drives all the time, right? And you can still buy external SSD. It's
Yeah.
just not as you don't see as much of those around as you do as the regular hard drives, right? But I'm sure now that this SSDs are now being used more, maybe we will start seeing external SSDs being sold more. You know,
Is Journey to the Savage Planet? Is that the game?
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. Yeah, but somebody bought them out. I thought Amazon bought that developer.
Maybe.
What do you got for March?
Yeah, March. Well, we got the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I guess these are confirmed dates. MLB The Show. I thought that was coming to all consoles. Maybe not till 21.
It's a year after, isn't it? They've still got another year of exclusive.
Yeah.
Journey to the
Leading
Savage
Edge.
Planet. It
That's
says
another
March 31st. Action
I thought that
adventure.
one was-
Oh no, this here says January 28th. Oh, okay. Oh, PlayStation 4 comes out in March 31st. So January on Xbox One and PC. And
Okay.
that looks pretty cool. Let's see, Bleeding Edge,
I read
March
somewhere-
24th.
I read somewhere that developer got Typhoon Studios. They got bought out by Amazon.
Oh,
Oh, February 11th, Will o' the Wisp. That's gonna be awesome. Darksiders Genesis, Dreams.
I can't believe
nothing
they still-
earth-shattering.
We got Rugby
They-
20, January. Rugby 20.
I can't believe that Capcom is not going to put Street Fighter V on Xbox. It's already been out for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, what do we got for April? April, we've only got 4 games confirmed. Trials of Mana, Predator Hunting Ground, Cyberpunk, and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
It's all Cyberpunk right there.
And then May, we got Maneater, Avengers,
Yeah.
Wasteland 3, Maneater again. I don't know why that's got 2 release dates. Last of Us Part 2, May 29th. Oh, and there it is. Fast and Furious Crossroads, May
I
30th.
think that one's gonna
You're
be
welcome.
#1 in that.
Game of the
May.
year for sure.
Game of the year. So yeah, I guess that's
At
all
least
that's confirmed for
active
next
stage.
year as far as date goes. Because then
Yeah,
here's to be
yeah.
announced. We still don't have a date for 12 minutes. Ooh, Axiom Verge 2, nice. Beyond a Steel Sky, I don't know that one. Carrion, there we go. I guess they don't have a release date for that one too.
They
Chivalry
showed that a
2.
while, they still have it. Chivalry.
Yeah, Dying Light 2, that looks good.
But they don't have it. They still don't have a date on Dying Light.
I guess yeah, Ghost of Tsushima doesn't have a day. Gods and Monsters, I think they said that's probably going to be a
summer. They just haven't said when in summer.
yeah. Half-Life Alyx, which I thought they had a date on that one. No, it just says 2020.
Yeah, I think
Remains
we'll
to be
probably
seen.
get more
Remains to be
details on
seen.
those.
Kerbal
That's the
Space
thing,
Program 2.
I think there's got to be plenty of devs out there who are not too sure whether what console they want to release it on, and there's probably got to be delays and this and other. So until you get an actual date on something, I'd just
Yeah.
take it with a pinch of salt.
Ooblets.
Yeah, well, a game I'm
Oh,
hoping
Panzer
releases
Dragoon
next
remake.
year.
That's only on Switch.
And
Bastards.
Mr. Matty seems to be confident that it might release next year, and that's Starfield.
Oh, Rust is coming
Yeah,
to
so I'd
console.
take
too.
that.
That'd be right up your alley, Fastback.
Which one?
Rust.
Yeah,
It's like similar to Ark, sort of.
yeah.
Those online
I think I
survival.
read something on that.
Yeah, we get Session, that skateboard game coming to Xbox One.
Skatebird.
Streets of Rage 4. All right, Jago.
Uh,
Later, man.
Later, Jago. Appreciate it, brother. Hey, John. There he is. John Gomez. That's my cousin. I call him cousin-in-law.
Hey, John.
Married to my wife's cousin.
So yeah, it looks like Tom Clancy. Oh, that's a mobile game.
See, and there it shows Watch Dogs Legion, but they don't have a date either on that.
I know. What's up with that? That game was announced a while ago.
Weird.
It's-
Normally,
Well, it got delayed, didn't it? So
It
hopefully
did, yeah.
it comes out next year.
normally
Well,
Ubisoft
Skull and Bones.
releases a game
Was that even on
at
here?
the beginning of the year, early in the year.
Yeah, Skull and Bones.
Yeah,
We
no.
don't- That's another one we don't know.
I think it was going to be Watch Dogs this year, but well, a bit later than normal. But you know, obviously something were going on, and they decided to push that and everything else back, which
Yeah.
I think is for best. To be honest with you, I'd rather they take more time with the games.
Oh yeah, we're not hurting for games. We just need them
Thank you, John.
polished.
And if we are, then
Little Nightmares
so be
2.
it.
That's a cool game. So yeah, we got a lot to look forward to in 2020 for sure.
Oh yeah. My thing is, like I was asking Indy, like what about last night? And you know, there some indie games that we heard a couple years ago, and we still, you know, why we're not getting any dates on some of these games. But
Well, you know, indie games, it's a different ball. You know, I mean, you got small teams.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to, you know, you don't want to, you know, kind of put yourself in a corner and you know, they gotta have time.
I know
Issues arise, and it's like Indy. He just said in
daughter-
chat, usually get confirmed as soon as
Yeah.
they get closer to their time of release. So
my daughter, my oldest, she's really excited for Ooblets.
yeah,
It's kind of like an Animal Crossing type deal. It's got its own art style. Looks pretty cool. So me and her, what we did was we support them at Patreon, just so we can get the latest info. It's only like $1 a month or whatever.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, just, you know, they're always showing, you know, the latest stuff they're working on. And they said how in the beginning it was just 2 of them, but now I think they got funded by some funding by somebody, one of the publishers, to help them. So now they're able to go out. They hired, I think, a couple other people to help out, so it's coming along quicker. So yeah, I mean, you know, remember when we had a couple developers that for small games that we had on. We showed a couple
Mhm.
guys that I met at PAX South.
Yeah.
I mean, they were doing those games by themselves, you know, and then they had to kind of reach out to. There's a community out there where you can reach out to get help. So you got to help. Sometimes you pay for that help. Sometimes you don't. you
Yep.
know. Yeah.
Oh man, here's that
Yeah.
shark game.
Oh, the other one, Indy. What about Artful Escape? That's another one. We got another trailer. I think they showed it at Exo 19.
Yeah, I don't see it on that to be announced.
I don't see Artful Escape either.
This is that Carrion I
those
was
two
talking
were
about. That
cool.
game looks amazing.
Which one?
Carrion? Yeah,
What
this-
is that about?
it's a crazy it's very unique. You play as this like beast that consumes you know, it consumes people to gain size. You eat people. You get to eat people. There it is. You know, and you're just like going through sort of a platformer Metroidvania style, and
Yeah.
you just grow and grow and grow, and oh, it looks
all-
freaking awesome.
Later, Dreadful.
Little Dread. Oh,
What?
we got Daz back. You get
Oh,
your.
okay.
You clean up that pussy already?
Yeah. It was only like down the road. Sort of.
Nice.
Run it
Yeah,
on for the
shoved in the
quickie.
back of the van.
Yeah, Karen looks amazing. This game, I saw it in action. I didn't get to play it. There was too big of a line, but they had like one playable level at PAX West, And it just, this graphics, it looks so good. The control, everything. Yeah, it's just really cool.
Well, that reminds me of, remember Inside? You know, I don't want to spoil anything to everybody, but that game's already been out for a while. But, you know, they're toward the end where you end up becoming like a ball and you're consuming, remember you were consuming people, just rolling right through people, and you end up growing bigger until you got to the end. Yeah, I'll be going to PAX South here this month, and I saw that what's his name from Coalition, the head guy, he's going to be there on the Friday on the main stage, so I'm definitely going to be there to catch what I'm sure he's going to be talking about tactics. And
there's that Crossfire X game too. That, I guess, again, that doesn't have a. This is that other one that kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if that's any good, and people that like the online shooters, that's gonna be a big one.
Yeah.
So I think it's already big in Asia, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think that's their big online game over there. And then who was it? I think this PAX South is gonna be pretty big. I think a lot of these games that we see that are coming out early this year, I should be able to play a few of them. Who was it? I was on Twitter and I was talking to back and forth with remember that guy, the guy Ricari? He comes on the Inside Xbox. I asked him if he was going to PAX South. He said he was. So definitely will try to say hi to him and maybe do a little quick. I was telling Mike that I'm gonna try to get my daughter to help me maybe do like quick interviews, you know, like a 5-question interview, you know.
That'd be cool.
And
Well,
I doubt I
for
could
this.
do that with Todd Ferguson, but so we might
Well,
get a couple
for
of
this.
those so we can come on the show. What was that, Daz?
What have I missed?
Not much. We're just going through the games that are coming out next year. Some
Alright.
I hear they don't have really any dates. So I don't see that one game, the one that was shown. Remember the one I was telling you about? We were talking about the co-op, real-time combat.
Yeah, I don't see that one.
I don't see that anywhere. So probably 2021. I think with the you know, like Halo Infinite coming out in the fall, that's going to be the big one. So if you have a game that's similar to that, I mean, pretty much only Call of Duty is the only one that can handle, you know, releasing
Right.
at the same time as Halo. So I guess nothing about a new Battlefield.
Oh yes,
Battlefield.
please.
Nope, nothing yet.
I think with Sapella now taking over DICE,
You never know.
probably gonna have. He's probably gonna go through there and kind of help clean up things, slap some people around.
Get to the orange
About-
door. Yeah.
What? I've actually gone through Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 Call of Duty, and I enjoyed all three. So
Yeah.
I was just catching up on some backlog, and I really enjoyed all fucking three of them. So we can only pray.
Well, I think with him in charge, I think Battlefield will get a nice refresh.
Yeah, well.
Other than
That's
that,
pretty cool.
what's that?
Get to the orange door.
Yeah, and if,
Pass.
come on, Whitty.
I don't care what.
Well, it reminds me that-
you start.
Speaking of that, like
Oh yeah,
that game Black Ice. Remember you guys had
yeah.
on?
It does
um,
look like a lot like that.
It looks a lot like that. Yeah.
Really, this is what we're getting the Series X and the PS5 for, right
Oh, I
here.
bet,
Yeah, man.
yeah. Plenty
And-
of Game Pass quality games.
Future indie game.
This thing looks, that Black Ice game is fun, man. That game's
That
addicting.
guy's thing. Yeah.
This looks real similar, graphics
It
wise.
does.
It's got
What's
wall
the
running
name?
and stuff. This looks pretty fun.
I wonder if this is his game. He just renamed it.
I don't know.
Fucking hell. I'm sorry if I'm down in dumps. I'll just have to put a cat out.
Still in preview. I'll have to
So,
check that one out for sure.
Oh shit, man! I didn't know you had to kill it too.
Yeah, it was after. I had to
It-
finish it off.
Yikes.
Oh damn, man. Well, at least it'll be in a better place
Yeah,
now.
that's what my job entails, I'm afraid, when I'm go out. So, I'm cheering up. I've cracked another day up and fucking, you know, fuck's sake. When you do silly things like fucking trees down or fill a pothole in or do this, that, the other, fucking street light post down or something. Yeah, that's all good, but when it comes to fucking life shit, it fucks you up a bit. You know, you just think about it. But I'm good.
Oh, you'd have thought that they got RSPCA in to do something like that. Man.
No, not close, mate. There's no emergency services, council takes care of all that shit.
Oh, man.
What about that Pillars of Eternity?
Eh? What?
That Pillars of Eternity. What is that game like? Is it an RPG?
Well, I think it's been on PC for a while, but yeah, it's a
This is the first time it.
strategy
Okay.
or role playing. Obsidian. Yeah, it's coming on hitting consoles. It's been on PC for a couple. Look, it came out in May 8th of 2018. So, but yeah, it's finally hitting.
Role playing. I might check that out too, because now that NXL and Obsidian jumping over to Xbox and some of these games that have been on PC, now we can kind of check them out. Because I never played them before. So.
Hey, did I mention I'm on Steam now as well? I'm a
Nice.
PC bastard as well.
There you go. You got to get that humble bundle.
Yeah, 1999. After all the giveaways I've done and that, I couldn't afford it, but I'll probably get it in next payday if it's still all the Valve games. Fucking can't beat that. That's a bag.
Right there in March. Go back to March. That Final Fantasy VII. That's gonna be big for a lot of people.
It's episodic though. It's the only bummer.
I know.
The only first.
But how much you think it's gonna be? $40? How much do you think they're gonna charge for that?
I don't know.
That'd be crazy if they charge 50.
I don't think it should be 40. Hopefully, it's only gonna be 20, 30. But like I said, that's huge. I mean, people are gonna buy it no matter what they charge for. But
and then was
episodic
it
kind
Neo,
of sucks.
Nio, however you say it? Neo 2.
Neo 2, yep.
That was
March.
popular with people. Yeah, March looks like it's good. That's a big month too.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Persona 5 Royale, Battle Royale. Awesome.
I'll tell you something. I've got these two to do. I've got Borderlands 3 to start. I've got The Witcher 3 to start. I'm not fucking bothered, mate. I've got all that shit to do before I then I've got another fucking 500 games that I haven't totally completed. I'll be fucking true achievements gonna look like.
I'm in the same boat too. It's like, like when we had Techno Fabulous on last week, and he played a lot of games on the PlayStation. But we've talked about it. It's like there's just there's no way you can play every game that comes out that you want to play.
No, you can't keep up.
It's like you know me, guys. I used to love my achievements and shit. These days, I said it in a tweet. I've fucking said it where I start a game, I'm going to at least complete the campaign before I move to another game from now on. Because that way you get more experience in the game, you know, instead of fucking going partially through it, fucking it off, starting another one, and then you forget how to play the other one when you go back to it. I'm like, no, I'm going to stick to that game with it and go through it. You know,
I'm doing right, man. End of the day,
Yeah.
like they said, you know, we can't play every game that fucking releases. I wouldn't want to, you know. I stick to playing the games that appeal to me most, and I concentrate on that one game till I'm done with it, and then move on to it next.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll go for a fucking shitty Rasalaka game because I'm in their press list. You know what I mean? I'll do all that shit because that's like 20-minute fucking 1000G or whatever. But when it comes to major campaigns and that, I've decided, and I talked to myself about this, I'm going to play that fucking game, I'm going to enjoy that game, and I'm going to do its story or whatever. It's like Star Wars, for example. I completed the story, I went through it all, and went back after the story and got all them fucking secrets and chests and shit. Yeah, same with, yeah. What?
Is that the one, Coop?
I think it is.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But yeah, that's where I am in gaming right now. So if I'm low on the leaderboard, it's because I'm playing the game and enjoying the con. Fuck you.
Yeah, well, just you can't do any worse than fucking I do on leaderboards anyway, because I'm never on Xbox anymore. even Stinger fucking beat me last month. Damn right, just taking advantage of them fucking PS now while I've got it.
Well, I don't see the sense in spending all this money on games and then you just go to it and leave it and then fucking forget how to play it. So you might as well just fucking
I do that. I'm so bad at that. I do that all the time, man. That's how Witcher. I got pissed at Witcher because I bought the first, game or whatever, but I didn't buy it like when it released. I bought it late, and I bought just the standalone standard edition. And then right after I bought it, the complete edition came out. So I'm like, oh, screw it. Well, I'm not going to buy it because I, kind of wanted to get the DLC, but, I didn't want to buy it separate. So I thought, I'll just buy the completed. Well, the save. So I traded in my standard edition, because I had it on disc. And then come to find out the complete edition has a different save. So I couldn't transfer my game. So I screwed. I lost all my progression.
It's a totally separate game, isn't it?
Yeah. So I was pissed. So I lost all my progression, and I didn't go back to it. I got pissed. So.
Oh, that's a cunt, man. It should have given you at least option to carry over.
Or should have told me. Yeah.
I will say something though. Like I told you earlier, fucking playing Super fucking Ghouls and Ghosts earlier. I actually went through the whole fucking lot. I recorded it as well with a game bar and that, so I'm doing a Mega Drive version over at weekend, and we're having this fucking Retro Tuesday coming back, baby. Yeah, man. So I've actually enjoyed playing the games that got me into gaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just about gaming. It's not what's out now. It's not what you're halfway through, it's what you fucking enjoy. So
yeah, exactly. You don't have to keep up with the Joneses. You see a lot on Twitter, and people are always talking about the latest game. Oh, I got this game, I got it, I beat it, and then next thing you know, a week later they're already talking about the next game. It's like I do not go. I cannot go through a game so quickly. I mean, yeah, there's some indie games out there that are short, and those don't take long. That's fine. But some of these big games, like I got to take my time to explore, check everything out, smell the roses, whatever, and to enjoy. These developers spend so much time on these games, but yeah, you got all these people out there. They're just it
looks like fun.
Game in 6-10 hours, and then they move on to the next. It's like, dude, yeah, that what is that coming on? That looks cool.
This
Oh, is it-
Indy was just talking about this. It's called Circuit
Yeah.
Superstars. It's like a little
that
top down, but it's got
does.
pit. It looks really cool. Great
Yeah.
graphics. Indy said he played it.
Uh,
Yeah,
It
it looks
already out?
good. I like it. No, I don't think they had a release date. Let's see. No release date. It's supposed to be out 2020, but no date
Hopefully it's
as
at
of
PAX
yet.
South. Check that
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
But
that
I
looks
mean,
cool. I didn't see that one at PAX
You know,
West.
it's like I always try
Looks
to tell
great.
people, like, people get so caught up in this bullshit about power and the power, or who sold the most consoles,
There's one for Witty.
what games are exclusive. It's like it's the stupidest fucking thing that in this gaming community that people go back and forth. That they think that they are the center of attention. Like everything they say is fact, blah blah blah, and it's like, dude, you're missing out on all these games that are around us that are out now, and like you guys are saying, that are retro games, with the games that we can go back and play whenever we want. And so with the Xbox that have been PC, and those of us able to go back and play some games that came on an original Xbox 360 that we missed out on. I mean, that matters more to me, you know.
Going back, I've always said, and you guys all know, I've always said Skulls and Ghosts has been my favourite game, from retro days. I'm playing it. I've played it today. I played Super fucking Ghouls and Ghosts, and I enjoyed that more than the latest fucking COD, the latest Star Wars, whatever, because it took me straight back to my fucking childhood where I started. So, and I enjoyed it.
That's what gaming's all about. Just fucking gaming.
Nostalgia's a powerful drug.
And not sit there worried about. Oh, remember back in the day when we were all gaming, when we were kids? Did we ever worry about how much power that the NES or whatever had? How much? What game is this in 60 FPS or 30? Blah blah blah. It's like you didn't fucking give a shit about that stuff. You just played the game. And whenever we read magazines
about it.
You read the magazines. You read a magazine about the game, and then they give you hints about, you know, you can go here, go do this. They didn't talk about, you know, oh, with this game, you know, it's mediocre, blah blah. It's not a AAA. Like, shut the hell up. That's what I said to all these people. Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, I fucking certainly know.
Yeah, like right now, I'm playing around with the Contra, and I'm playing the NES version right now. But I love that they come out with these collector editions. I still want to get the Castlevania one, but to sit there and go back and forth, like I just played the one that came out on Sega, and I didn't have a Sega, you know, to play it on the Contra. So, you know, I love that a lot of the retro's in. Retro's been the thing.
I'll tell you something fast about Castlevania 2 is a bastard, but the rest of the collection is so cool.
Yeah.
You got the Game Boy ones in there as well. They're pretty cool. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. But yeah, why can't we get a Ghouls and Ghosts fucking collection? what the fuck's that about?
Yeah, I'm actually debating on fucking at some point in next year going back and playing Red Faction 1 and 2 because they're part of PS now. And I think they have achievements. Or trophies, whatever you want to call them.
Trophies.
So I think I might even if they don't, I might give it a bash.
The first one, Let's see how the controls are pretty dated, especially on that first one. The controls are messed up on that game.
It's got to be a fucking culture change and all that, but
the only problem I have with backwards compat is that either the online achievements are discontinued or no one bothers with them, so you're not going to get that 1000 G regardless.
I think Xbox need to fucking add some achievements to these original Xbox games.
Yeah,
if PlayStation can do it, then there's no reason why they shouldn't.
It's like
give me more motivation to go and play them.
Burnout and Vengeance, it's impossible to get any online achievements on that because they discontinued the guns. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? And that's where the fun was. But I'm no Phil Spencer, so I don't know.
No, you're not. Remember, you're just a gamer, goddammit.
If I was a fucking Phil Spencer, I'd be giving you all it for 300.
If it were all Phil Spencer, we'd all have a free Xbox One X. But that's not going to happen. Unless you save 550,000 fucking Microsoft reward points up, and then you might be good.
How about free 1 month of Game Pass? How about that?
I'm nearly attending, guys. I always claim the tenner. When I get a tenner, I'm claiming that shit.
No, that's why you need to like chill out, man. You need to stop. Don't bother fucking entering them bullshit sweepstake bollocks. 200 points. Nah, fuck that shit.
I just do bullshit fucking polls. Click on this, click on that. You know, that's all I do. Then I do it on my phone as well, so I get the 90 on that as well. That's all I fucking...
Another trick is you can have 2 accounts and do it twice a day, and then at the end of the month you can like send yourself over 5,000 points in your other account. Jobs are good, £5 for fuck all.
Yeah, well, it's like, and it's nothing free here, baby. Yeah, we don't we don't score.
Have I played One Finger Death Punch?
What?
See, I don't know. I don't think so.
One Finger Death.
My game just froze. Game crashed.
I've got a 5 knuckle shuffle for you.
Even dashboard is the most powerful CPU.
Yep.
That's not.
Well, I got like 4 windows, 5 windows open, Skype, everything, trying to run a game.
It's time to go. About the end of the
yeah,
show
that's been over 2 hours now. Let's wrap it up.
I'm actually happy I got back to come back into the conversation after the call out, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know,
it's been good shit. I mean, look, I know we haven't done WDC in a long time, and we haven't really been consistent. And I mean, that's my fault. I mean, just so much going on, working a lot, and but I think we should do this once a month, and then
that's
what we'll do is once a month, and what we'll do is be like, hey, what was your game of the month or whatever, and like or what are our thoughts of what happened during the month, and we'll have a topic, a certain topic, whatever, to go along with that, But yeah, definitely we'll do this again in February, and we'll see where where gaming is at then.
If you want me on, you're gonna have to go with my call outs and shit, so we can arrange. You know what I mean? So like tonight, I had to go fucking kill a cat and shit like that.
If this works out for everybody around, either we do it on a Friday or Saturday. At the same time, I mean,
I normally do a Daskcast on a Friday, but it might be a different week, So
yeah,
that's all cool.
We'll make sure that we're not. Of course, we're not gonna do that on the same day.
Yeah.
But we'll be back in February, and like I said, we'll talk about what was our game of the month for January, and what's the latest,
Yeah, also like bullshit and what are you guys talking about? I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So man, the chat was good, man. A lot of good people jumped in. Appreciate everybody.
I appreciate it. It was the last minute show that happened. Everyone in chat, we really appreciate it. It was cool. You know what I mean?
You're all breathtaking.
Sure. Yes. Right there, you're breathtaking right there.
Yeah. So click to our Patreon link, which I've got to make. And fucking don't forget to like, share, and comment, and all that good stuff. Or whatever.
Yeah, make sure your post notifications are turned on.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. She consumes the real picture of him, and they don't do that, play it.
But everybody, I highly recommend, go and check out Daz's channel and subscribe. Daz Cast will be on here Monday. You got Indie Gamer in the chat. He puts out quality, game reviews, indie game.
Yeah, he's actually
what's the latest in
professional.
indie game? Yeah, he is. I told him he's
As
got
compared to us.
perfect voice. Game
Oh,
reviews.
totally.
So does Jeepers Creepers. He's doing a good job as well. He's trying to get his channel out there.
Yeah.
So he's good as well.
Of course, Retro Renegades on Tuesdays.
Yes.
Definitely go give them a look, follow.
Which
Definitely, they got one of the best layouts. Thanks to Graphic God. And,
he's the man.
Yeah. Plus, the stuff that he does, his graphics, all of us here, we all have our logos and all that come from Graphic God. So, and of course, the original Next Level Gaming. Definitely we come on every Thursday at 9:30 Eastern p.m.
Awesome shit.
Hey, Daz, we got to get you on.
Yep.
Yeah, when I'm older, fuck's sake, can I get my oldies back first before I which will be April.
Well, we'll try to plan it ahead of time. Maybe if you're not working on a Friday or whatever.
Well, no. We'll book a date, and it'll be April when I get my oldies back. So.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, let's do that.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, check out the original Next Level Gaming podcast every Thursday at 9:30 Eastern. We're just old school gamers, regular gamers. All we want to do is talk about gaming. We're not nothing about drama. We're not asking you to play a super chat and Patreon. Not that there's nothing wrong with that, but we're all about just we do this for fun. And there are other people out there that are a little bit more professional. They put on a good show and stuff like that. But we do this for fun. We're the small guys, but we appreciate everybody.
I'd like to personally thank everyone in the chat, and especially Indie Baby, for being in the chat through the whole show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Appreciate you, Indy. Big support.
Yeah.
And Witty, when are you gonna be streaming live soon?
Well, I keep thinking about it, but then I just keep on gaming and can't be asked.
Cuphead.
Yeah, Cuphead DLC's coming out. I think we forgot about that one.
Yeah,
that's a must stream for Witty.
Right.
That's a must stream, man. We need that. We need more of that.
I think I should stream some Cuphead as well to see how many words.
Someone who can actually play the game should stream it.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Goes simple compared to Cuphead.
But like I said, I'm happy for 2020 and looking forward to all the gaming goodies, and definitely W.D.F.C. every month. Keep that going.
Yes, get it on.
And hopefully I can do some streaming. I need some games, upcoming games. I want to try to get a HDMI setup for the Super NES, and so I can, and then I need to, get a capture card and all that stuff and get myself set up. I want to try to do some streaming on the Super Tecmo and stuff, some Super NES games. So look for that in the future.
There you go.
But
I've got to say that the stairs is the beauty of being fastback. Get on. Because they love it.
But yeah, I appreciate everybody showing up. We'll catch you guys next month.
Thank you very much.
So, Witty or Daz or whatever, what do we say about all the bullshit?
Who's saying it?
We don't fucking care.
I don't say it. Who the fuck cares? And Whitty can go.
Just game.
I'll just go put the art, just put the art into art.
All right. Later, everybody.
All right, later, guys. Appreciate it.
Everyone,